Hey, Nephew Tommy, where you find these chocolate droppers? Baby, I'm about to have a damn cavity. How you doing? What's going on? I hope you guys have had a very fabulous day, fabulous evening. Whenever you're watching me, how are you? My name is Carla. Welcome, my people, to the Pretty Girl J channel. And we are reviewing Ready to Love Season 3 on the OWN network. And I believe this is episode 2 because I wasn't reviewing the meeting up because I just felt like that was pointless. So I'm gonna say this is episode 2 of Ready to Love. Okay, now I'm gonna be fair, I'm gonna be honest. This episode didn't give me much. It was basically meeting. There was 2 eliminations, but it didn't give me much on as far as any drama, any, person. Well, it did give me a bunch of personalities that I can definitely, look at and side eye. But it didn't give me, it wasn't much going on. But anyway, I'm here. I'm going to review it because it's one of my favorite shows to review. So if this is what you want to see and you want to see more from me, stay right here. And don't forget, sometime in the middle of this review, hit that like button. What you got to lose? Nothing, because you ain't doing nothing. Come on, hit that like button. Help your sister out. Let's go. Let's get into it. All right, so let's get into it with these beautiful people of color, because y'all, they were, beautiful people. Houston, I need to come visit again and again. Oh my God. You guys, so we meet Calfani, which he has a beautiful name. Very great personality. That's the first person we see along with Joy. Y'all, Joy looked hot as shit. I was like, Joy, girl, why you got on that double-breasted suit like that? Like, Joy, you look hot. You look hot. And then she had so much hair. I was just like, the color was beautiful on you, sis. But I'm like, somebody get her a Kleenex, some tissue, a paper towel, something. Girl, you look hot. Hot as hell. I'm just saying. Next, who stood out to me, there is Denise. Y'all, Denise, let me just say, most people on this show have been married before. They're older, such as myself, or older. They're older, they have children, and have been divorced before. Majority of the cast, I'm gonna say that. Denise, girl, you come off aggressive as shit. And you had on a turtleneck dress. And I was like, Denise, you look hot as well. You look hot. Pretty girl, pretty. But you look hot as hell. And you can tell. Okay, I'm going to say this. I might piss some people off. Then again, I might not. Y'all, don't come for me in the comment section when I say this. Denise is going through the change. I'm gonna say this. Denise was the only one popping her fan. Denise was sweating like a pig. Now I get it. Don't get me wrong. Wait a minute, family. Let me just say, it was hot. I could tell it was hot. But Denise, she looked like if she's just standing there, she's sweating. Y'all know how bad Whitney Houston used to sweat? That's how hot. And that's how bad Denise was sweating. I was like, damn, Denise gonna pass out. This motherfucker, y'all get her some water. So apparently, Joy, with the big hair that I said initially, I said she looked hot. Joy and KG, who talks like this, and he is on the radio in Houston. They know each other. And he is a beautiful man too. Very, very handsome. He came in with a fuchsia suit, so he stood out. with the six-pack showing, no shirt on underneath, just came out just like, bah, ta-da, watch out there. I mean, I was just like, okay, but I ain't mad. I'm not mad at the melanin. I'm not mad at all. What I'm saying is, everybody there just looked hot as hell. I'm just saying. Even nephew Tommy was sweating. I was like, damn, is it 100 degrees? Why y'all outside? But I get it. Aesthetics just saying, don't come for me. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Okay? Now, let me tell y'all. Simone is the young one of the bunch. And you can tell she's very much younger. She looks like maybe late 20s. She shows with this very short dress on, legs for days, and it's so funny because the older ladies there were looking like, this bitch. Oh, so she thinks she just gonna get, but I'm gonna tell y'all, she was real. She knew she was gorgeous. She was very gorgeous. But Simone and Rashid have a past. Simone ghosted Rashid. But okay, she did ghost him. But in her defense, Rashid, you had no business dating because you had just got out of a divorce. And like she said, she could tell you weren't ready. And he even admitted that he wasn't ready. He had a 7-year-old at the time that he just was trying to get settled and get some type of grounding with. So I could understand why she was just like, I'm gone. But it seems like Rashid is kind of feeling Simone again. He was like, you know, you want kids? She was like, yeah, I want 3. And he was like, okay. Like, you the woman of my dreams, okay. And I was like, oh, it might be a little connection, but who knows? It's just, you know, this is just their first time meeting back up. Who knows? That's all I'm saying. Now, we have a man named Sam. Sam has been coddled by his mama for a very long time. Sam doesn't have conversation. You can see that. Sam been told by his mama he her prince for so damn long that in dating, he don't even know how to talk, interact with the woman. I mean, that y'all, I was laughing with Sam was talking to Shay. Sam was talking to Shay, and Shay was looking, and y'all women, we know. Come on, family, sis, we know when we not interested in a man, how our face get, and then we missing key points in the conversation, because he'd be like, you know what I mean? And you'd be like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sam was talking, and Shay was like, you know what? He's boring. He's boring. Sam. I'm sorry if you ever watch this video, Sam. FYI, when we say, oh, okay, that means we ain't heard shit. Okay, so y'all, since Denise looks like she going through the changes, because baby, she was sweating so bad. I mean, she was sweating horribly. Like, I get it, nephew Tommy sweating, but she was like, I mean, a mess. Denise comes off very, very aggressive, and I think that's going to be a downfall for her, because and she revealed a lot in her dating with Calfani. She revealed that he asked, okay, well, granted, he asked a loaded question. He asked her, so how was your last relationship? And I'm thinking to myself, first of all, that's really not a relationship. That's not a question you would ask just meeting someone. How was your last relationship? But then again, you guys, wait a minute. I get it. They're on a show. It's like, for time purposes, we don't have much time to sit there and kiki and laugh. We need to get down to the nitty gritty so we can see who matches well. I get it. But he asked her, how was her last relationship? And she was like, I was in a domestic violence no, she's like, I was in a domestic violence situation. My last relationship was very filled with domestic violence. So I was like, okay. Damn. Like, I was thinking, Denise, that's deep as hell. And y'all, was there a better way to say it has to be a better way to say how, you know, that was, to me, that was a little bit too revealing. You maybe could have just said, my last relationship didn't go so well, or we just weren't fit for each other, we just weren't a match. But when she led with that, I felt like, what do I do with that? Like, as a man, what does a man do with that? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, am I too deep with this? If I'm too deep, y'all let me know in the comment section. And Carla, you're a little too deep with this review. But to me, and y'all, we just talking. That, I don't think that's something she should have led with. I think maybe she should have said something else. Like, I'm not negating her situation, and I'm not negating that, you know, the relationship was horrible, and I'm definitely not stepping on her feelings, but maybe that was a conversation for a relationship, not mingling, trying to get to know each other. Am I making sense? Hopefully I am. Okay, y'all, so it's okay, and let me tell y'all the basis of this show. There are 20 people on the show, and at the end of the show, we need to get down to just 3 couples, just 3. There's a lot of no, I can't deal with that, and there's a few that just don't have, you could tell, like, give them next episode, they're not gonna be here. Now, Raymond is a musician who likes to name drop. He was like, I've played for Genuine, Tank. I'm a recovering hoe. I'm a recovering player. I got 5 kids. You got 5 kids? That's how you got 5 kids. Like, you got 5 kids. And he was like, you know, don't bring up my past, because my past ain't got nothing to do with right now. All of them basically are grown. And he likes to name drop. And I was like, yeah, I need some. Okay, guys, so as they're mingling, woo, that's Sam, he is a fish out of water. He is like, Sam is awkward. He's awkward. He's boring. He's really not good at conversation. You can tell he just doesn't date a lot. Now, he might be attractive to some, but he doesn't have the conversation to go with it. So he could be talking to a woman, and they will just completely like walk past him or ignore him. He is just not good. He's not. So Nephew Tommy basically he comes out and he starts to ask the men, you know, who do they like? Who do they find attractive? And Danny, who I thought Danny was nice, but then I could understand what they were saying. Danny was one of the women who had a 16-year-old daughter at home, and she really doesn't date much, and she was trying to put herself out there first, but she came off like the home girl. She came off too friend vibes and not enough woman sexy. You want me, I know you want me, like come on, get this. She didn't come off like that. She came off real laid back, like, you know, I'm here for whatever. So they said that Danny, they didn't feel any vibes from Danny. And I honestly, no lie, no tea on this, Danny wasn't giving vibes either. And the other girl name I think her name was Simona. She was very beautiful, green eyes, pink dress, but that's all that she had working for her was her beauty. The men said that she didn't have much conversation, which goes to show you a pretty face doesn't negate conversation. And they felt like she was really judgy, and then they realized like, oh well, she's a lawyer, so that's why she's kind of asking questions like that. But her thing is, she doesn't want a broke man. She doesn't want, like, she just doesn't want it. Like, she could take care of herself, but she want a man who can take care of her as well. Understand this is, but maybe you need to put that to the side and let more of your personality and your conversation show. So the men put those two women on basically the chopping block, and then for the women, they said Sam. But honestly, you guys, Sam, he didn't have a conversation. They put Sam on the chopping block. The ladies was like, Sam, he was boring. And then Raymond, because Raymond, he said he a reformed hoe, and he got tendencies to go back to that lifestyle. And not only that, one of the women said that they don't do musicians because they broke. And he got 5 kids, y'all. I mean, I love kids. I have one of my own. But I'm not dating. Call it what you want. I'm not dating a man who got 5 kids. I got 1. Hell, I might have 2. But you got 5. I mean, you got a team, honey. You got a team. But those people were put on the block, and ultimately for the men, Sam went home. No offense, Sam, but you got to work on your conversation. And your mama, you can't be your mama prince. You got to be somebody king. Somewhere. Work on you. And then they eliminated Danny. They said Danny was real cool, but you could tell she was another person who didn't date and was kind of out of it. So those 2 went home. Next week, there will be, I believe he said 2 or 3 more people going home on the resort. So we'll see, guys. I'm excited for the show. I wanted to rev up because it's a lot of nice looking people on this show. Really, it is. So I would encourage you guys to watch this show along with me, so you guys can give your feedback on what you think as well. And please feel free to drop in the comment section if you feel like I'm right, wrong, or indifferent, or you see something I don't see, because that's cool too. I like to hear your different perspectives. Okay, but that was Ready for Love tonight. I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon. And oh, hey, if you're new here, never watched me, how are you? My name is Carla. Please subscribe to the Pretty Girl J channel. We are family over here. I am your sis. We are family. No judgment, no heat, no nothing. This is what we do. We just have a good time. And please leave it in the comment section if you are a new subscriber. Please put hey family or hey sis, and I definitely will welcome you with open arms, because that's just who I am. Well, until next week, you guys, I'll see you guys soon. Please don't forget to like this video. And let's roll into the show that y'all know. Y'all know I love Put a Ring on It. Okay? Don't forget to look at Put a Ring on It from last week, because it was quite funny. You guys, I love the show as well. So I'll keep cranking them out, doing your thing, and I'll keep reviewing. Until next week, see you guys soon. Bye.